are live. It's Monday. It was a wild NFL Sunday. I'm still so disgusted at Sean McVay. I could throw up.
That was a 2.4-point swing. Dude, that pick six Bears, because I had Bears in most of the long teasers. That was a 6-point swing. That was 10 point unit. That was 10 units. 2 plays, essentially 2 plays, 10 unit swing.
Yeah, it was. I'm still just disgustingly grossed out over that.
Do you want me to throw him a bone and why? I was reading.
I mean, I know why they did it. They did it because if it comes down at the end of the season, points total matter. Exactly. I understand why he did it. It doesn't mean I don't think he's a fucking twat waffle for doing it.
Yeah, I agree. What they were on like the 25-yard line?
Yeah, with like no time left. Like it was just.
I don't know how many times the points have gone into that, but to me, it's one of those Hail Mary ones. If you Hail Mary it and it gets in, that's fine.
Yeah, but that was, I mean, they got there. They got the points. It's just gross. So I'm going to go be disgusted on that. Well, we got a bunch of baseball tonight. More importantly, we got an NFL doubleheader after a wild college weekend. Colorado didn't cover. Travis Hunter took one of the worst cheap shots I've ever seen. I hope the line gets funky because I think Oregon and SC are going to blow them out back to back next 2 weeks. They're gonna see what real O line, what real D line, what real DBs look like here now versus some of the teams they've played to start. So should be a fun college NFL week, and I'm gonna kick it off tonight to probably the hottest hitting guy in baseball. Royce Lewis of the Twins gets the Great American Small Park tonight with the wind blowing out. Royce came up. He's one of the best prospects in baseball. He got hurt, and he struggled a little bit. He has been lights out since he came back. He's hit, I believe it's 4 grand slams the last 30 days now, which is like never been done. It's unreal. We shouldn't be getting this line at 3:30 in this park tonight, not when the wind's blowing out. So if you're going to give me this line at 3:30, he has a 272 ISO and 358 XW WOBA tonight against the guy who's pitching. So Connor Phillips is a young guy, but against righty. So I like it at plus 330 for our moonshot of the day. Royce Lewis of the Twins plus 330.
I like it. A little bit square side here, but I'm feeling confident after I was on square side with Miami. I watched this Pitt team. I know our Niners are damn good, but I also watched our Niners show some very large exposures to the Rams. And I watched Pickett being off. I watched their line not being great. I watched them not able to stop the run. I like Cleveland Browns here, first half -0.5 at plus 104. That plus 104 part's important. You could kind of talk me into the money line, so you push on a tie. Minus 117, but I like the plus 104 better as they could be down here. But the reason I'm going first half for all of you listening, I don't like going against home dogs in prime time. I don't like buying high against the selling low. That's what this is. But as Trev said with the eye test, I think Cleveland's going to overpower this team. I didn't see a lot from Pitt to give me hope for anything.
Yeah, I get it. That's one of my buddies is a big Steelers fan, and we were trying to talk about tonight's game, and I'm like, do you know what do you think? He's like, I don't know what to do. We don't know who they are yet, right? It was kind of like the Giants after that stomping by the Cowboys. And the Giants looked like, oh man, I wanted that Cardinal win so bad to crush absolute survivor pools. I'm kind of sad they pulled that back, but I have a lot of Giants exposure, so it was good for fantasy. We just got news Barkley's out for 3 weeks, they think, with his ankle, which is crushing for me. So all right, now this is just a math play for me. Okay, Jamaal Williams of the Saints anytime touchdown tonight plus 130. So he had 18 carries last week against the Titans. The Titans and the Niners both have arguably the best run defenses in the league, and it's a lot. Like there's those two, and there is everybody else in the league. And who they're playing tonight is the opposite. Carolina has one of the worst, absolute worst D lines in the league. I think this is super mispriced. So if you give me a guy that played 76% of the team snaps, no Alvin Kamara, he had 18 rushing attempts, and now he gets a much better matchup. I like the Saints tonight, and we'll talk about that here with the OddsJam play.
Yeah, so this is, again, man, I was high on the Saints preseason, so I'm not excited to be betting against them. If you're using the same systems, both home dogs in primetime are coming off losses versus teams that won and covered. So, like, actually, the Saints didn't cover, so I come back a little bit on that. And you got OddsJam here saying we have a 12%. They're recommending 4 units on Carolina money line at plus 147. And this is early in the season. Systems, I think I made a video about this the other day. Systems get smoked when people overbet them. I do think this could be a mismatch for Carolina, but feeding y'all what you came here for, OddsJam EV positive play of the day is Carolina money line at plus 147, plus 12% EV.
So I am personally opposite of that, but I understand the math behind this. Yep. I get the value in this. My eyes tell me what he just saw with Pitt is what I saw with Carolina. I saw a rookie 5'10" quarterback with a suspect offensive line who is going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. He's going to see coverages he hasn't seen yet. He's going to see pressure. Man. Yeah, they're fast. He's going to see pressure he hasn't seen yet. And back to, if it turns into, for some reason, this game starts turning into high scoring, which I don't think it's going to be. If for some reason it does, like that doesn't help Carolina. That's, Chris Olave, right? Michael Thomas, Derek Carr, like that to me favors the Saints offense. I also really like Olave's matchup. He gets Chen tonight. I think he is going to cook him. Chris Olave is a monster in the NFL, and he has on paper what is one of the better wide receiver DB matchups. So that being said, my eyes tell me the Saints, but I'm also like, I can appreciate the math side of this. When I see a 12% EV bet, I don't hate him either, because over time you're going to win if you keep making this.
I get it. Let's do it. Last play.
And then our DFS BetOpenly play of the day actually ties into the EV play of the day is Miles Sanders over 2.5 receptions. This should not be there. So Miles Sanders is their starting back. They are one of the lowest pass-rated block teams in the NFL. The Saints are going to come after him. Bryce is going to have to check down. He took 5 targets last week. We just need Sanders to get 3 receptions at plus money. This is where the value is, right? The value is at plus 145 is the upside at this.
I get it. Let's get that to Jen. Lightning round, my dude. 5 plays in the next minute. I'll hand you the mic for Moonshot.
All right, Moonshot of the day, Royce Lewis of the Twins, plus 330. Great American Small Park, wind blowing out at 8. Arguably one of the hottest hitters in baseball.
I like it. I'm riding my square play last night. I was all over Miami, so I'm going to go square play back-to-back. Cleveland Browns, first half, -0.5 at plus 104. Make sure you're getting plus money on this. You need it. And I just go an eye test. I was there last week. Pitt didn't impress me. They seemed disheveled. And what we saw was it's not that the Niners are out of this world defensively. The Rams kind of exposed the Niners a little bit on those pass hooks, and Pickett was missing all of them. I think they're just not on the same page. I hate going against buy low, sell high. I hate going against home dog in prime time. That's why I'm moving into the first half and taking plus money at plus 104 on the -0.5 point.
Yeah, I like the plus money at that. Jamaal Williams of the Saints, anytime touchdown. If they get anywhere near the goal, he's getting it. They ran 18 times against the Titans with him against, like I said, arguably one of the best run defenses in the NFL. They're going to run against them. If they get anywhere near the goal, Jamal's getting the ball. Carr isn't sneaking it in. He's not a 6'4", 250 guy like Josh Allen. So I like Jamaal Williams to score a touchdown tonight.
I love it. OddsJam EV positive play, Carolina money line. I don't want to go systemically against both home dogs in prime time. Carolina's showing 12% EV at plus 147 on BetOpenly. I'm high on these Saints, but it's hard to deny OddsJam and 12%. So I'm gonna hand Trev the mic and keep it light.
Yeah, 12% is 12%, man. It's hard to pass up. And then our BetOpenly DFS play of the day, Miles Sanders of those same Carolina Panthers, over 2.5 receptions, plus 1 in 45. Use it in your DFS plays. Bryce Young's going to have to check down. Sanders had 5 targets last week. He's going to. I wouldn't be shocked if he gets more in this matchup. So at 2.5 for plus money, I love the EV side of this.
I love it, my dude. Thank you. Good luck tonight. I love 2 Monday Night Football games.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Later.